Hey!
Hey, indeed.
Hey! Camera.
That's it. That's the only intro you're going to get, by the way. We're off up Derwent Edge. Steve's going to take me on a route I've never been on before, so I'm mega excited about it. And it's really good to see you again as
Yeah,
well.
likewise, mate. We're going to a spot where we went over a year ago, both of us.
Yes,
So, but we're going a different route.
we are. See you there.
All right, let's plod on.
Just arrived here at Wheelstones. First time I've seen this in the flesh. I'm going to have a little bit of a climb around on these for a minute, I'm sure. Awesome. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Wonder if there's a way up that. Not sure I'm going to risk it, even if there is, to be fair. I'd like to stay intact on this one. Cracking views of the valley down there. I'll have to ask Steve what that edge over there is called. But I imagine we're going to walk past that. Cracking. So glad I managed to see those in the flesh for the first time. They're a bit too high even for me to climb, but had a enjoyable little climber nonetheless. Steve just told me that this path here basically traces along the edge pretty much all the way to our destination. Absolutely amazing views. I'm pretty delighted with the amount of rock formations we're going past as well. Well, Steve's just informed me that this is Backtor on Derwent Edge, as opposed to Backtor near Mamtor. What a walk, Steve.
Yeah, we've done really good progress, good pace as well. I'm glad that we cracked on because we've got more time now to get to our campsite, which is only 20 minutes away.
Brilliant. I'm so happy that we've done this walk along the edge there. It's just the kind of path I love. So well done.
Stunning views.
We're going to have to go and touch that trig, I think.
Yeah, well, I was here 2 weeks ago, so I've already touched it.
You've earned it, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm just going to do a little bit to camera while you go up there. Where I was camping is, you'll be able to see it. If you look down the back, you'll see a little flat bit down at the bottom of a path leading off, just like a kind of sheep path. But that's where I was camped a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, cool.
All right,
I'll check it out in a minute. Hey. What a place this is. Tim, you're going to have to come and join me on this walk. I think you'd love it. So many beautiful rock formations to see around here. It's so good. Very photogenic. Here's the little spot that Steve was just telling me about where he's camped. It's either there or just there under the rocks, but yeah, beautiful. I can see why he's come here a few times. What I failed to mention is that today's actually a Thursday, so I've got the added joy of doing a midweek camp, which usually means it's quieter. I mean, I can tell that this is a busier area than where I would normally go. Like say the northern edge of Kinder, this is quite a bit busier, but because we're here at such a late time, it's now approaching 20 to 7, it should all be calming down now, and hopefully we'll be able to camp undisturbed as well. Well, we've arrived at camp, and this is where I've opted for. Last time I was here with Steve, he had this spot, and I had the spot that he's just arriving at over there. Okay, so here we go. It's a tale of two tarp stars. That one's mine. This is the second time I've pitched it, and once it's up, it's nice. And over there is Steve with his tarp star. And I remember, Steve, I remember when I actually first saw your tarp star, thinking it was pretty spacious in there. I thought, do you know what, that might be an option. So for a lightweight tent, what do you rate about it?
I think it's brilliant. We brought inners because of there might have been midges, but we could have just used them as tarps and like had a 500 gram shelter.
Yeah.
Well, not including the footprint. So, and the amount of wind they can take. I've had it in 50 plus mile gusts. My mate Hardy, while he's actually got his wind meter on the video, it says 60 miles per hour before it blows his wind meter out of his hand, and he's on a tarp star.
Wow.
They really can take some hammer.
Yeah. Brilliant. Well, I'm going to show you around mine now, but Steve's there with his champion. Look, he's all lined up for tonight. He's all lined up.
Just getting everything kind of sorted.
Oh, I've just noticed you've got one of those posh inflators now, a flex tail one. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I didn't buy it. My mate Paul gave it me.
Well, interestingly, I've just upgraded to a flex tail one myself. It's the one that's got the light on it.
Yeah, so, it's got a light on it as well.
Has it? Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
It's the long press, isn't it, for light? There you go. So it's very useful piece of kit, that.
Yeah, well, it weighs about as much as the light I was using before. I always thought like these mass inflators were a bit namby-pamby, but you know, if it weighs the same as my other light anyway, and it's dual purpose,
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Absolutely. Cracking. Well, I'll leave you to carry on doing
All
what
right,
you're doing.
I'll come over and see you in a bit when I've got a bit
Come and
more
see us in a
stuff.
bit, yeah. So let's go and have a look in mine. I'll show you the inside of it. Let's have a little bit of a walk around it. It's taken a while to get it pitched because you've got to really adjust the peg out points a lot. You don't have guy lines on this. That's one of the good things about it. It's a very simple design, but if you're not on perfectly flat ground, which I'm not really, it's a bit more difficult and challenging to put up. But when it's nice and taut, which it's pretty taut now, I might need to make a couple of more adjustments later, but Steve told me that sometimes they actually stretch a little bit, so you do need to come back and adjust them. But in the middle here, as I'll show you, we've got a walking pole which acts as that's the only pole that's actually in here. Let me just, I've got to unpeg that little bit there, that flap. So, but inside I've got the footprint, as you can see as well, which is great. There's absolutely loads of room in here. Now this is the Tarp Style 1, so what happens is that you get this inner here, which is mesh apart from the bathtub, and it takes up literally half the tent. So with the Tarp Star 2, apparently it's exactly the same, but the inner just takes up the whole of the inside. So effectively you kind of lose your porch. But to be fair, I don't know, that I could probably cope with having the inner go all the way over, because I'm quite tall, and last time I was in here my head was sort of touching that end, my feet were touching the other end, but it does seem a little bit better pitched tonight. Now, one of the things that people have said about this tent, and I can see why they're saying it, is that the inner touches the outer. So here, it's literally touching it. So I'm probably going to need to go to that corner over there in a minute and put another peg in that's further inside to try and remove that from the outer. So yeah, it does take a lot of fettling. The Van Gogh Helvellyn tent that I normally use is much easier to put up, but you know, you don't get out for now. This is a very lightweight system, and as Steve just told you, it's very good in the wind as well. This is why we come out here, folks. Look at that. I'm sure the camera isn't going to do it justice, but in the flesh it's pretty stunning. Steve's taking some footage as well. Amazing. And I don't know whether the camera picks up the silhouettes of the hills there, but they're shrouded in mist. I'll try zooming in a little bit, but it really struggles to convey it on a camera. But hopefully that looks pretty nice. Very mysterious. Once this sky's become less spectacular, I think I'm going to go in and have some tea. Well, it's that time of the night when I think I'm going to fold in. or turning, or whatever you want to call it. Got some tunes to listen to in my earphones. Just said goodnight to Steve. He's listening to his radio and chilling out in his tent. I think he's got one more beer to have as well, so he's having a great time. I'm having a sober time, but I'm very happy. And this new setup that I've got here, the sleeping setup, it's really quite comfortable. And one of the things about this pillow I really like as well, which I might show you more tomorrow, but this Flextail neck contour pillow I've got, it straps to the mattress, so it can't go anywhere. One of the biggest problems I've had with the pillow I had in the past is the fact it would always slide away from under my head and wake me up in the night trying to find it again. So yeah, some improvements here, boys. Now, the tent is surprisingly damp on the outside and a little bit on the inside as well. It's obviously quite a warm and wet wind, and the temperature is about 11 degrees at the moment in the tent here. So anyway, on that note, I'm looking forward to the walk back tomorrow morning if the weather's looking good. See all those rocks again, because we're going to go back the way we came, which is awesome. And I'm looking forward to a nice, comfortable night's sleep. Who knows, I may even get a few hours in of actual deep sleep for a change with this new setup. So we'll see. Good night, everyone. See you in the morning. Hopefully you can hear me above the wind, but good morning. Well, that was quite a comfortable night, but very noisy, a lot of wind all night, so not the best sleep in the world. Anyway, the time is now 5 to 8. The sun's out. It's looking like a really nice morning, so I'm looking forward to having a brew now. And I'm really looking forward to the walk back as well. Just get back in my tent a second. Yeah, looking forward to the walk back along that amazing route we did yesterday. It's always interesting to see it from the reverse direction as well, so really looking forward to that. Anyway, I'm going to crack on, get a brew. I'll speak to you later. Well, I've had 3 brews, so I'm feeling pretty good now. We've reached the point in the morning where it's time to start packing up, so I've packed up all my stuff inside the tent. I just need to drop the tent now. Steve's just about to pack up all this stuff in the tent. He's just had his brew. But wow, it was a really good night, that. Really good night. So much more comfortable with the new gear that I've bought. The pad is just superb. It's just so warm, and it's like really tall and wide and perfectly comfortable. And the pillow upgrade again is noticeable. The fact you can actually attach that pillow to your mattress is a big plus as well. Doesn't go anywhere, and really warm. But yeah, amazing place. The valley we can see down below there is Abbey Brook. But we're going to be going back along Derwent Edge, so heading up to those rocks we can see right there. So I'm looking forward to this walk back. Brilliant camp, absolutely brilliant. All credit to you, Steve. Thank you so much for taking me on another new route. Well, that's me all packed up. That tent is very easy to put down, much easier than putting it up. But great when you need to make a quick getaway. It's literally just, 3 or 4 minutes and you're done. So I'm just walking around the pitch now, just double checking. There's certainly no rubbish, because that's all been put into my rubbish bag in the tent. And I cannot see any tent pegs or anything else. So yes, all good. As always, we leave no trace. I'll go and catch up with Steve in a second. Who's this cool dude here, eh? Look at nice shades on, mate. So yes, Steve has obviously left no trace, being the master camper that he is, so there you go. Now for a cracking walk back. Over there. Well, here we are at the famous salt cellar. Been wanting to see this for quite a while. What a place. I reckon I could get on top of that, you know, Steve.
Probably come from the other side a little bit, a lot easier. And this spot here, you'll see Paul Mesner uses it a lot.
Right, okay. Man, how photogenic is that? Superb. Looking back along the edge there. This is a little slice of heaven for me, this. It really is. On a day like today as well.
Yeah, I've seen Paul Mesner camp here quite a few times. It's not as good as down there.
No, it's a bit more uneven. It'd be alright for the one man, but yeah, still it's not too bad, is it?
This bit here, or perhaps there, going that way.
Yeah. Like you say, the lower one is a lot better. But yeah, wow, what a place.
Yeah, you'd be able to climb up there, I reckon.
But not today.
I'll get a picture of that.
Well, here we are back at Wheelstones again. Nice to see them in a bit more bright conditions. Really been spoilt with the quality of the rock formations on this whole hike and camp, I tell you. Back at the Steve-mobile. Good to see it. Right, off to Wetherspoons for a breakfast. There's a man who loves his food. Thank you, Steve. What a cracking camp.
Yeah, thanks for your company, Brian. Really enjoy. Well, I always enjoy it when I go out with you.
Yeah, same.
It was good life.
We'll do this again very, very soon.
Definitely, definitely.